Hey guys, this is username Saziaria. I just finished Monsters. For those of you who didn't count, it was 19. It was 19 lineup. I used to run 18, and I would have significant issues getting a monster. Triple Cyber Dragon fixed that. I used to run 2. I think all that's what I did. I dropped something on my Spell and Trap lineup and put a 3rd Cyber Dragon in. That's all I did for regionals, and it worked. Anyways, 2-pot of Duality. Get out! You special summon so freaking often. Duality's so bad. No, I'll summon Breaker or one of my other 1900 beaters and wait a turn. I wish this was lower rarity, not because I can't get them, not because I can't afford them. I got 2. I don't have 3 because I don't want a 3rd. But just because it makes inconsistent decks a little bit more consistent, and I think there's a lot of, I don't want to say scrubs, I don't want to say noobs, but people who just aren't experienced in this game, who haven't been playing as long. I've been playing since the game came out. That it just adds consistency. This doesn't, like, make any deck broken by any means. It made Blackwings a little bit more playable for the format. It made this deck playable. You know, before Pot of Duality, I couldn't get Flamvells to quite work without Cat. Cat was a consistency card, not... Some decks, Cat was broken, Sabers, whatever, but... Like I said, I want this lower rarity. I want players who are more casual to have access to this card, just so they can make their decks more consistent. I really do. So... Anyways. Rekindling because it's Flamvell and it's quote-unquote broke, even though I usually have to sit on 1 for a long time before I actually got it off. 2 Book of Moon. Wanted a 3rd, but of course you have to keep a 40-card deck, gotta keep everything consistent. 2 Book was always fine. I never needed a 3rd, ever, which is weird. This deck was really built well. It took me and Jake many, many, many hours to get this built the way it is. And I thank him for that. Anyways, 2 Book. It just works. Always had it right when I needed it. 1 MST. Thought about dropping this for Cold Wave, and I kinda wish I did. But there was a few duels where I top deck MST, I hit the right card out of 2, and I was able to go off. But Cold Wave would essentially let me do the same thing, but better. So, in a future build, this might become Cold Wave. Trunade. Again, I really wanted Cold Wave. I played Trunade just because I can. Trunade still lets me play my spells and traps. So I can commit to the field, and when they try and scramble during the next one. If I Trunade, I'm going to get you. Because I got my Fire Dog, and yeah, my Fire Dog. I may sound like a scrub. Fire Dog, rekindle, blah, 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 but, I mean, I got 22nd out of 250 people, top 32, got my Nationals invite. I'm really happy about that. This is like one of the first times I've ever been real successful in the game. But Darkhold, because it's broken. Monster Reborn, because it's broken. Monster Reborn can get banned. Darkhold can stay. For real. I'd be happy. Like, I like both cards. I've been playing the original game. When Darkhold got banned, I'm like, oh, and he's finally unbanned. He, it, thing, space, whatever. This can stay. Heavy can stay banned. Darkhold can stay. Monster Reborn can get banned. So, in traps. 10 spells. 2 trap hole. In my metas that I've been playing, I've seen Blackwings a lot. Like, a lot. And this just says get out Shura, get out Sirocco. And that's why I cited it for. I was expecting things that can outpace my deck. You know, like, my deck can't handle Glads, and it, like, naturally, like, as it's built. It can't handle Glads, and it can't handle Blackwings. Other decks, I haven't really had a chance to playtest against much, but I did that, because I was expecting a lot of them, because they're a cheap deck, and they're consistent. 2 Bottomless, almost same reason, Blackwings, besides getting other cards out of the way, your Synchro, whatever, but Bottomless, it's not a staple anymore, for some reason, people are saying. Solemn Judgment, too high of a cost. I would warning and 7 tools and take a poke at my life before I even dreamed of activating this. That's actually what the round 8 again, the GB player I played. That's what he did. He would Solemn Judgment, like, on his first or second turn. All 3 games. We went to game 3. Every single time. And I'm like, why pay half your life points to not let me Book of Moon you? To not let me Rekindle? Your GBs, you've got more options than just this piece of crap card. If I had a spare one, I'd rip this one up right now. So, in future builds, this is going to be gone. For another warning and another 7 tools, I'll somehow work them in. I'd rather play double warning and double tools, even though the cost is initially greater, but they do more work than this does for the cost. This is only good at the end of the duel and whatnot. But warning and 7 tools went to town. I only own 1 warning. If I would have owned the second, I would have played it. Only played 1 7 tools in main and the side. Kinda wish I would have committed 1 more to the side. But I had 5 frog matchups, so it would have been a slightly dead card. My non-frog matchups, I could have used it. Road, setted it out. I had it in for Dark Hole and for Black Rose, and I don't remember what else. I had 1 other card I had in mind when I was playing this. Not Delta Crow, not Icarus Attack, just like general decks. But always setted it out. I think I got it off once in a game 1. I don't remember what deck. I think it was a frog player who tried to Dark Hole and then go for some massive game. But I got that off, so whatever. Call the Haunted. Fire Dog in this is love. Fire Dog, attack, get Magician, Synchro 8, Scrap Dragon, blow cards on your field. This is essentially a +2 at that point. Not quite sure. Torrential, because this is a staple, and Mirror Force, because could not find any of my D prisons, and this just simply worked. I never had Stardust put on me. Again, like I said, I played 5 frogs. 1 was a fish OTK frog, I guess. But, like I said, 5 freaking frogs. I think I ended up siding that out. Definitely Mirror Force got sided out. But anyways, video 3 will be up with side deck, extra deck, and if time, I hope I don't have to make a 4th video. But, sorry that I'm doing so much analysis and explanation. I do want to talk about my matchups. The Michigan meta, at least. It wasn't very diverse. Nobody saw Blackwings from what I could tell. A couple Machina decks, but I was mostly in room 1. At one point I did go to room 2. Round 3 I was at table 3. That was pretty freaking sweet. I know it's round 3 and it doesn't mean much, and I think at that point they're still going by last name in the matches, and not by, analysis of, who played who won, whatever. But still, I was excited. I was table 3. Anyways, Saziari, Ario, video 3 will be up here in a second.